Alright everybody, so I'm going to do a quick review of this calf warmer now that we have used it once. I'd give it 2, but my other one's holding the phone. So, obviously it's in the washroom, it's warmer in here. Basically the air temperature in here was 40 degrees, which is important with this. I think I could use this out in the calving barn if I had the heater on the inside, because it drawing cold air in there when it's minus 10 degrees, it just can't really warm the air up. So if I were to build one more of these, which I may, I might build a second one identical to this minus that hole there for that heater, and I might not put those holes in the sides. I might just put the heater in the corner, build a guard to keep the heater away, or the calf away from the heater, and put one out there and test it. I have 6 more of these totes, so honestly it wouldn't take much to cut another door. Even pop this heater off, put in one of those, set out there, see what it could potentially do. It sucks having to bring a calf all the way in here if you don't have to, but in here it works really good. Can easily get up to 80 degrees in there. That's with the 6 vent holes open and the door closed. With the door open, 70 degrees, but I don't know how evenly dispersed that 70 degrees is. The one modification that I did make to it this afternoon is I put the floor in it. Now for this, I just used the lumber that I recycled out of the ceiling, the old ceiling that was in this washroom when I tore it down to build this new addition. There's a 2x4 along the bottom on each side. I screwed those down through the tote tank and then into the plastic crate, and then I cut these 2x opposite direction, deck screws down through. The gap is about just enough for my fingers to go down in between there, so a calf's hoof can't get in there. This should allow air to kind of flow around the calf. This design is not as good as, say, tenderfoot flooring for like a hog barn, but it's what I have, and I'm not going to go buy tenderfoot flooring. So this is better than nothing, and it should allow the air to kind of flow underneath it and help warm the 2x4s up. 2x4s will wick some moisture away from the calf that's laying on it. The reason I put the flooring in was not only for airflow around the calf or under the calf, but it's really slippery. I don't know that even if I put the insulation that I was talking in the bottom, I think that'd still be too slippery. And we had the rugs and the blanket in there, as you saw in the video. When the calf tried getting up, it was just too slippery. We took them out. Obviously the plastic's too slippery. This was my idea on how to fix that issue and get air to flow underneath the calf. There's one spot in here where the calf's foot could possibly get stuck right there. What I should have done, I wish I would have had one more 2x6, but I probably should have taken that 2x6 out and used another 2x4, but then I'd have bigger gaps. So it actually worked perfect. There's 3 2x6s and the rest are 2x4s. But I don't think a calf's hoof is really going to get stuck in there. If it does, I'll wedge something down in there to prevent that from ever happening again. But I think this will work perfect. So, and honestly, this is big enough that I could put 2 calves in there pretty comfortably, as long as I keep my wife out. So, all in all, very happy with it. I wish, like I say, I could get it warmer in there, being out in the calf barn, or the calving barn, and not in the washroom. But, honestly, I think if there's going to be calves in there, I'm going to want to babysit them anyways, so in here isn't bad, because obviously I can keep it however warm I want in here, so I'm comfortable. And then that thing heats easier, and it's going to dry a calf off faster. But I do think I'm going to build one more just to test out there with a heater just like that. Those are $20. Put it in the corner, build something so calf can't touch it, and test it out there, see how it works. We're supposed to have 0 and below 0 weather for the next 3 or 4 days, whatever. The 8th is supposed to be our first day above freezing, so I could build one more of these quick tests to see how it works. You know, So, but otherwise, anyways, other than that, anybody interested in building one of these, I highly recommend it if you're calving in colder weather like I am. $20 for that heater at Menards. Totes on Craigslist anywhere from $40 to $100 a piece. You've got, say, $20, $25 in lumber, which that's probably on the high side. So, not a whole lot of money into building one of these. This probably is not as good as one of those blue expensive $600 to $1,000 ones you buy at a farm store for drying a calf, but this is a heck of a lot cheaper. Got the job done. I can fit 2 calves in here. Those you can only fit 1 calf in. So anyhow, that's my only modification that I made, or that I felt that it needed. So next calf when it's born, we'll probably test it again. I have a couple more cows that are really close. And like I say, until the 8th, it's supposed to be below 0 at night. Single digits and teens during the day, so there's a good chance we could possibly get to use this again. So if we don't get to use it again, that's fine too. So anyways, if any of you are looking at building one of these, I hope you find this useful in helping you decide how you're going to build yours. And yeah, other than that, I don't think I would really change anything else. Maybe put that heater on the inside, but with the way it is right now, the heater being on the outside forces air into it, which forces air back out, so you're going to get a better exchange of fresh air going in there to get that moisture off the calf and out of there. So I don't know that putting the heater on the inside would be the answer. If this was going to go in the calving barn in a colder area where it's harder for that heater to warm up, I would say yes. But there again, you're not going to get the moisture out of the box. Even with the vents in there, you're probably going to get some out, but I don't think it's going to wick as much moisture out as this design will. So yeah, I don't really know if putting the heater on the inside will be the answer. I'm probably better off just doing it in a warmer area like this. And I'm sure most of you probably don't have a heated shot to put your stuff in to get the ambient air temperature around the box warmer. But I'm sure you probably have a garage and torpedo heater that you could get warmer. That would help. So, you know, I don't know. But I think the heater on the inside to warm it up, if that's the only option you have, is a better option than nothing at all. So, anyways, like I say, I hope you find this helpful, informative, and useful. If any of you are going to build one or thinking about building one, I highly recommend building one. I think it would be money well spent. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more. And if I get another calf, I'll try to make one more video of it for anybody that is interested to see how it's going to work with that new floor in it. So, catch you all later. See ya. Have a great day.